Encourage, using text to remind us of God's work. Becoming a Christian was the best decision I made. It was less a calculated decision, but it was a response to understanding how much God loves me, and that I can have a relationship with Him because Jesus took my punishment dying on the cross. It's awesomely amazing! From that moment on, I was putting God first in my life, knowing that He knows more about me and loves me more than I ever could. The problem with that is, that standard of having God completely first is quite hard to maintain. In difficult times, I can feel really low and not experience that love that God has for me. And also, I can get distracted. What was that? Oh yeah, I can get distracted from my loving Father. It's like a cloud's forming over me. And in those times, putting my faith into action is much more difficult. That's when I need encouragement. And that's when it's really important to have other Christians around you to encourage you, to speak God's love into your life and remind you about the things that He's done. Or you can look through a journal that you may have been keeping. Yeah, but sometimes those people aren't around, or they don't really know what to say. They don't know what God's done, and they may not be in the mood for encouraging you. And maybe that journal actually has just a lot of blank pages recently. So the encourage system isn't to replace those things, but to add something new into the mix. It's to allow an opportunity to be distracted by the things that God has been doing. My phone can be a source of constant distraction. Texts, calls, Facebook. Wouldn't it be great if we got God involved in those things? So the encourage system will work like this. God does something great in your life. That cloud isn't there, so you send the text to the encourage number about what God's done. Then, each week, or monthly if you want, or on request, you get a text back from the encourage system with what you sent at some point earlier. It could have been just a fortnight ago, or it might have been years ago, but something that still remains true about how God loves you to help shift that cloud, and something that will hopefully give you a bit of courage and prompting to tell other people about what God's been doing in your life. For events and for churches, there's a hashtag option. So by sending a text starting with a hashtag, it won't go into your account, but into the event organiser's account, where they can be vetted and sent out to encourage people en masse. So please support the encourage system. Give, if you can. Pray, definitely, that this may be a tool that Christians can use to build themselves up and the church. Thank you so much. Please do give so this work can be completed soon. God bless.
All the good things, and I will sing of all the good things, and I will thank you for all the good things, everything you give to me.